Hi guys, hope everybody's well. Ink Fitness Guy, fit at 40, push yourself to success. It's Monday the 29th of March, back on the push-ups today. I was hoping to do it outside today, but because I'm a little bit late, it might kind of go dark, so I'm doing it inside again tonight. Going to be doing 500 push-ups again. I'm going to be doing sets of 20 this time. So we'll get cracked on with that and see how that goes. Yeah, just in case you're new to the channel, I'm obviously in my kind of training period at the moment over these next 9 months. I'm working up to by the 1st of January 2022 I'll be doing 1,000 push-ups one day, 1,000 pulls on my parallel bars the next day, the day after 1,000 push-ups, day after 1,000 pulls on the bar. So every day for a year I'll be doing 1,000 repetitions a day. So as I say, if you're new to the channel, that's what I'm kind of training for now. So thanks for all your support, guys, really appreciate it. I'd say the weather's gone nicer today actually, but so I'm a little bit late starting tonight, so I don't want it kind of go dark on me, so I'll do it inside again. Hopefully in a couple of days I'll be able to get out in the sunshine and kind of do it outside. But obviously it's been a lot warmer today, so you know, make sure you kind of drink more water. Generally, on a kind of general day, even through winter, I'll probably have, I would say, at least 6 pints of water a day. That isn't really including what I have when I'm training, so obviously I'll drink a pint now when I'm doing this workout, but that's kind of on top of me kind of 5 or 6 pints a day during the winter months. Obviously as it gets warmer, you know, you need more fluids in your body. During the kind of summer months, I'll have anything really from 3 litres a day to kind of 4 litres a day, depending how hot it is, and you know what my body's kind of telling me I need. As I say, my kind of body now will tell me if I'm not having enough water. So that's really good, you know, it's like an indicator for me that I'm not drinking enough, so I do, you know, get a quick pint of water down me and then kind of feel better. But I'm pretty good on, you know, kind of drinking regular with my water. That's 5 sets down already, so that's going well. As I say, definitely for me, cutting out kind of juice, coffee, tea, alcohol, water being the only thing I drink. I definitely find it a lot easier to get in what I need water-wise to keep me going. So when I kind of used to drink tea or coffee as well, you know, with the temptation there'd be to have like a biscuit with it, or you know, maybe a bar of chocolate and things. So again, for me, cutting that out, it's taking that away now. I kind of snack on fruit or nuts instead, which is obviously a lot more healthy for you. So after this kind of week, it'll be like a month's training, which has gone really quick. I really enjoyed it. So, you know, obviously I know time flies for everybody now, so I think whatever you kind of do, it goes fast now. So you just got to make the most of what you're doing and enjoy it, even though it is hard work and it is difficult sometimes. Yeah, it's been the first real warm day today, the first day I've had a lot of sunshine and a decent amount of heat. And yeah, I can definitely feel a difference. Just some kind of few degrees hotter. Obviously you sweat more when you're training, you know, you work harder. Your body's kind of using more energy when it's warmer, so but again, you can take that as a positive, use that as a positive rather than a negative. You know, in a kind of way, for me, I see it as though I'm doing the same workout as I would be doing in winter, but as I say, because it's warmer, you're using more energy, you're working out a bit harder, so you know, it's more beneficial to you in that sense. So you know, don't see it as a negative, thinking, oh, you know, it's going to be harder. You see it, change that round to a positive, and you'll feel even more of a benefit from the workout than when you kind of do it. Just have a quick stretch off as I'm going. I think anybody who's kind of done, you know, a lot of sets of push-ups will definitely tell you about the burn you get in your triceps. I kind of think it's one of them exercises what, no matter how much you do it and how used to it you are, you know, you kind of always feel that burn doing decent amount of reps per set. You know, obviously if I was doing kind of 5 reps and then having a rest, I wouldn't feel that burn, but 20 is a decent number, and as I say, you definitely feel that burn. So that's 10 sets down. 200 push-ups in. So yeah, I just want to kind of talk about the importance of obviously repetition. It's vital, it really is, to anything that you do, and you want to become good at. Repetition. You know, you've got to, even something so simple, kind of like a push-up, for example, you know, it's not an amazingly difficult or technical exercise. There's not, you know, a whole lot of elements to it, really. It's pretty straightforward once you know the kind of basics. But the repetition of movements over and over again just tweaks your kind of body shape, your body alignment to that particular exercise. And obviously over time you become much better at it. I mean, for me now, you know, I kind of, when I go down in the push-up position, I always kind of know where to set my hands. I kind of sort of lock my arms and my shoulders in position. And I kind of know after my first push-up if I've got that spot on. Even if I'm a couple of millimetres out, with my hands either in or out, I can feel a certain difference in my technique, and I know it's not kind of bob on, but sort of 85 to 90% of the time now I can set that position, and my body feels really nice when I'm doing it. You know, and I think, as I say, you'll find that with any kind of exercise you do over time, keep repeating it, you know, you'll kind of feel in your own body when you've got the flow right, when you're all your body's aligned properly, and you know, and you can kind of do it without even thinking about it really, and it just becomes kind of natural then. You know, obviously a lot of people at the gym, they kind of use mirrors when they're training, which is obviously very good. You can obviously look at your body alignments, the shape of your body, look if your kind of body's in line, your arms are in line, and you can definitely benefit from kind of using mirrors. Definitely when you're kind of starting. One of my favourite quotes from Bruce Lee was where he said, "I don't fear the man that knows 1,000 kicks. I fear the man who's practiced one kick 1,000 times." You know, so basically what he's saying there is, you can do loads of fancy movements and fancy exercises, but if you've got the basic ones right, you know, practice them over time, then you know, that they're just as beneficial as, you know, any kind of fancy techniques or fancy exercises. So never kind of underestimate the importance of you know, what I kind of refer to as the old style exercises. You know, as I say, there's that much fancy equipment about now and fancy names for different things, and you know, all these magical bits of equipment you can use, but all the old style exercises, the core ones, are still around now, and they're still up there with the best of anything that's kind of come out recently. So I generally think they always will be around, you know. Obviously you've got your kind of push-ups, your pull-ups, your dips, your sit-ups, your squats, and there is different kind of other bodyweight exercises, but them are kind of the staple ones. And then obviously all your weight routines as well. You know, you got your bench press, your flies, your shoulder press, again your squats with the bar, you know, bent over rows, upright rows, your dumbbell curls, on the multi gyms you got your lat pull downs, your bench press, you know, all exercises what have been around for a long time, but even kind of now the top athletes kind of incorporate a lot of them still into their training methods and use them as a staple, and kind of work the new improved things around that, so they don't kind of neglect the old style working out. That's 15 sets down. So yeah, I mean, you know, for me personally, if I had to choose 4 exercises to do, I would choose a push-up, sit-up, squat, and probably pull-ups. Body weight wise, you know, you can get a good all-round body workout with them exercises and very minimal amount of equipment needed, only really a chin-up bar. So yeah, and as I say, you can kind of do them almost anywhere, and get a very good workout. Because as I say, you won't always have access to weights or a multi-gym. You know, it's kind of like, you know, obviously boxers, they'll practice their kind of punches, what they do, the jab, the cross, the hooks, the uppercuts, body shots, the power shots. Obviously they'll practice them over and over again, repeating. And then they've got all the kind of footwork drills they do, all the defensive drills, and they'll just keep repeating. And that repetition, as I say, is so important. You know, even kind of swimmers, they'll learn the basic strokes, but you can watch someone swimming from kind of, you know, you'll see a kid go in the beginner's class or whatever, it's swimming, and he'll do his front crawl, his breaststroke, his backstroke and his butterfly. And 10-15 years down the line, you walk in and he's still doing the same strokes, still doing exactly the same thing, just repeating over a massive amount of time. And you can obviously put that into context with any kind of sport really, whatever they do. They get that technique first, kind of get it probably 85-90% correct, and then over time, just over them thousands of repetitions of each thing, they'll do quite, slight little tweaks in the movement or slight little adjustments in the body, and it'll just click. Then something that little bit extra will kind of come into play, and you can only get that from, as I say, repetition. So yeah, it's a crucial thing, and obviously in kind of what I'm doing now as well, the training I'm doing at the moment, so that's crucial to what I'm doing and where I'm heading. I mean, you will kind of find, with anything, any kind of exercise, you'll get to a certain point where if you do something enough, you kind of won't ache afterwards. Your body will get used to it. And it's surprising how it kind of works that way. I mean, even things like the jobs you kind of do, if you have a couple of weeks off work, and you go back, and even doing things that aren't really very taxing can you think, bloody hell, that was hard work today, and it, like I say, just getting your body used to that is a massive thing to kind of be successful at it. I mean, obviously for me, I've got to get, by the time next year comes, I've got to get my body in the position really where I'm not aching the next day, because if I'm still aching, then it's obviously going to be a lot harder for me. So, as I say, putting in all these repetitions in the training program over the next 9 months, I'm hopefully going to get to that point where I can just kind of do one day and go to the next day and just kind of keep flowing with it, and actually try and get my body into that, and my mind into that position where I'm actually benefiting myself by doing it every day, and not having a rest day in between. So that's obviously a massive place for me to get to. So that's why I'm kind of working it up now slowly, and getting my body used to it. I mean, although, as I say, I kind of never planned this challenge, never planned this channel, never planned this journey really, it just kind of happened. Since I did start it, I have kind of, without making it, a point of it, I've kind of had a target in mind where I wanted to get to by the end of the first month of training. And I've kind of reached that point. I'm halfway on both exercises, which I'm really pleased about. I'm kind of roughly the 500 mark on both per session. I'm doing roughly 1,000 a week of each exercise, repetition wise. So I'm really tough with that, and like I say, without kind of making a point or planning it, I've kind of reached that little target I kind of set in my mind. But I didn't kind of dwell on it too much. I didn't set it as a goal I've got to achieve, but it just gave me that little thing where I could gradually work up to that point. So I think now, to be honest, I'll kind of stick around this kind of total repetitions per workout. I think what I'll maybe do over the next month is kind of add in an extra session. So like tonight I'm doing these, which is a Monday, and then I'll have tomorrow off, and then Wednesday I'll be on the bars. Maybe next month I'll kind of do tonight, and then tomorrow I'll go on the bars, and then straight in the night after, then on the push-up. So I've kind of cut out a rest day a week, and kind of build up the reps per day rather than doing massive amounts of reps on one day and one day off kind of thing. So my goal maybe is to kind of build that up a bit now, and as I say, then once I'm at that point, then I can kind of increase the repetitions a bit more on particular days then. I genuinely think I don't think I need to be by the end of this year doing 1,000 repetitions every day for a week. I don't think I need that, to be honest. I think if I can get up to, by the time sort of December comes, if I'm doing anywhere between 700 and 900 reps a day, and occasionally doing 1,000, I think that's fine. That'll put me in a place where I can definitely succeed at the challenge. It's kind of pointless me doing 1,000 repetitions every day for, say, the whole of December, because I'm just kind of expending extra energy that I don't need to. I genuinely think going from kind of anything from 700 upwards is not going to affect me really. Doing an extra 300 repetitions is not a massive amount on top of that number already. So as I say, I'm not going to be doing 1,000 every day this year, definitely not. But as long as I reach that point at some in my workouts, and I'm kind of up in between the 700 and 900s, I'll be chuffed to death with that, and I'll be physically prepared then for the challenge next year. The only thing I'm not concerned about, but the only thing that kind of is, I wouldn't say a worry, but a point of me kind of focus, not on 100% positive thing, is the bar pulls. I think my push-ups physically, I'm strong enough to do them. My mental strength, I think, is phenomenal. My willpower, my dedication, my desire, my want to succeed is absolutely phenomenal, to be honest. You know, I've just got to, the one thing I've got to work on is the bar pulls. That's my biggest kind of challenge, getting myself up to that standard where I want to be. I don't want to cop out and do 500 pulls a day. I want to make it the magic 1,000 reps every day. So, you know, that for me is the one kind of focal point where I know I've got to kind of give that me all. And again, that's just, I think, that's just only because of repetition, because I haven't done the amount of reps on the bars that I've done doing push-ups over the years. So, you know, but I think, as I say, by the end of these 9 months now, I'll be ready. So, and I'm not using that as a negative either. You know, I'm not kind of dreading that. I'm not letting that kind of put any doubt in my mind. I'm using that as a positive thing to focus on, and it's given me that little bit more determination to succeed at that, and that will, you know, feel like I've achieved more if I can do the 1,000 of them every other day for the year, rather than the push-ups. For me, the bars are going to definitely, you know, be my biggest challenge. So when I crack that, you know, it's going to make me really happy. So there we go, guys. 25 sets, 500 reps in total. About half an hour again there. So really chuffed with that time again, chuffed with the workout. You know, even tonight, kind of before the workout, I was feeling tired. You know, I was tired, but you know, a couple of sets in, and you know, I felt great, and I feel great now. You know, just as I say, if you have days when you're tired or a little bit down, don't let that kind of put you off. Don't let it hinder you. You know, just get on with what you've got to do, get it done, and you'll feel a lot better after, and you can kind of reap the benefits then. Again, thanks for watching, guys. You know, thanks for following my journey. We've got a long way to go yet, you know, but each session is progression, and obviously getting my body used to that work. So please keep spreading the word, please keep telling friends and family. A couple of weeks the gyms will open and the pubs, so you know, get talking to all your friends in the pub, show me my YouTube channel, ask them to follow the journey and subscribe as well, and that'll be great. Really appreciate that. Thanks, guys, take care, see you soon.